Hey all, welcome back to Ease 2. Last time we beat Salva and did post commentary for most of it because my brain turns into potato around this point in the game. I think I should be fine for most of this, but if not, then I can always just go back to doing post, if need be. But yeah, this isn't quite as much to remember as usual in this dungeon. Or at least not as much as there was last time. Oh hey, who's that? So, that is the Sacrificial Maiden. Someone we're actually tasked to save. So hey, let's get on our merry way. See if we can do just that. There's not exactly much challenge to this part, by the way. It's literally just a bunch of blank corridors that you kind of like go through. There's like one thing in between talking to Sarah. Was her name Sarah? I don't think so. That was a different character earlier in the game. Maria, that was her name, and yeah, here it is. But hey, we can't go here just yet, because there's a force field blocking the way. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. That's how we can pick up this, the Dreaming Idol, which is actually the main reason we came here anyway, so... Yeah, but oh no. A woman died. See, there she is, all like, hey, I'm dead. Yeah, it's Maria. I had it right the second time, at least. Well, oh hey, check it out. The music changes for this part. That's mildly interesting. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be putting too much focus on grinding. We only really have one more level to go until we're at the recommended level for the next boss. I don't know, I guess I want to get, like, as close to the highest level as I possibly can. But yeah, the Dreaming Idol we just picked up, I guess let's head on back to Goddess's Palace and see what they've got to say about it. Right, so, still don't have the full suite of things we need to totally get, like, everything we can out of all that, but you may have noticed if you were paying attention last video that there was actually something, about... If I had to guess, I'd say about 6 minutes or so into the video. There was a pop-up asking us to come back to Ramia Village. I can never remember which one's Lance Village and which one's Ramia. I think it's Ramia. It's the second one to go to. Yeah, this one, Ramia. So we're gonna go there and finally see what all the jazz is about. Oh, wrong door. Who's that? Well, guy with funny eyes. Can't be talking about Keith since he knows him. I like how they just completely give up on you as soon as you transform into a Rue. It's amazing. Alright, so the meeting room was in here, I believe. So let's just head on in and yoink! That was easy. Could have sworn I was a little more involved in that, but... not complaining. Before we head back to the Gauss Palace, I'm gonna go back to Lance Village real quick and just stock up on herbs. I probably should just be reading all the text myself just for the sake of accessibility or whatever, but I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a little obnoxious when people just read over all the text. Like, either they do it super dry or they give everyone stupid voices. Either way is not really a great solution, but... there's not really any solution that works for everyone's best interests, I guess. That's probably not the right word to use, but... You know. Huh. That's interesting. By the way, Liv, this is what you missed when you just kind of sped through all this. Just so you know. Alright, so now we're all the way at the top. Only one thing left to do here. There we go. It's a lot of experience gained from that. But we're actually at the recommended level to fight the last boss, so hey, that's good. It's good indeed. Anyway, not much different comes if we just, like, dart back down, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to... yeah, just do that, basically. Then talk to the goddesses for just one last time. So, remember that statue guy we saw earlier? We know his name. Why am I being so coy about it? So yeah, here is Sada. So let's see, finally, what he gives us. Now, he's awfully calm for someone whose fiancé just died. Well, hey. Got ourselves the best sword in the game. And unlike the silver sword from first game, you don't actually have any like major downsides to using this, so there's really no reason not to have it equipped unless you're like going for a challenge run or something. Look how much a difference there is between this piddly ass sword and this. Actually, yeah, check that out. Alright, so now we got him taken care of. I think next order of business is to drop by the Runaways hideout, talk to them, and hey, maybe meet up with Lilia. Way ahead of you, dude. Hey, there he is. How's about that? Sorry for mashing through your dialogue earlier. And there we go. I've got all we need to enter the last area. Although there is something I want to get real quick before we head in. Oh, this is new. I don't think I've ever seen this cutscene before. let's equip that, but before we do all that, I think we should head on back to Ramia Village just one more time. And let's talk to Haddad just one more time. And finally, we should be seeing what's inside that chest. So we've almost got the full set of all the stuff we need before the end. We're missing one thing, though. So, here we are. Finally time to use a gold pendant. So doing that brings us to the last little bit of the subterranean canal. This is a totally closed-off section. Well, not necessarily. It's a part of the section we've been going through for a while. But it's an area of that section closed off from the rest of existence. You can only get here by using gold pendant. Now, through this door is actually the last really meaningful boss of the game. So let's go. Get ourselves some herbs because, of course, why not? Actually, I probably should have saved here now that I think about it. So the main reason I say that, we have time magic equipped right now, and you might think, hey, I could totally use that to just make this fight extremely trivialized. Nope. In fact, doing that is actually a good way to just lose a lot of health. So you know what? Let's go back to using the fire magic. Why not? That should make things easy. Nope. Not that way either. I don't think there's any way we can even, like, try to use any of the other magic as, like, a helpful thing, so let's just use return magic, because less chance of me just using it by instinct, I guess. Alright, so dalles is like, you might think he's actually really hard considering he's the only fight in the game you can't use magic on, but not really. Hell, we didn't even need to grind that much to be able to get to the recommended level to fight him. So long as you have some herbs on you, this fight's gonna be a cakewalk. Like, you can tank damage on him and... Okay, for a second I was thinking I forgot to equip the armor I got, but no, I didn't. Yeah, you can tank enough damage on him to where it shouldn't be too hard to fight him. But yeah, the last two fights in this game aren't particularly tricky. Like, one of them might be, but they give you the means to cheese it, like, right away, so yeah. I guess the actual strategy for his fight, though, if you want to bother with that, once he shoots out these things, there's kind of a window to hit him more or less safely. I guess doing like a no damage run of this fight's probably where the challenge would be if you felt so inclined, but personally, don't really care too much about doing that. I wonder if he's any harder difficulties. Because right now, like, he's almost done. I didn't really break much of a sweat fighting him so far. So unless I just completely choke at the last second... There we go. He is down. That wasn't so hard, was it? We didn't get enough gold to go too much further along, so that kind of sucks, but you know what? Let's go take care of that right now. So, we have one more thing to pick up before we head on into the final area of the game. So, here we go. Finally, we're going to get the elixir. And with that, we now have everything we need to finish up the game. At least, before the last area. If I wanted to, I could grind a little more and maybe get myself up to the level cap, but don't really feel like it right now. Right, so after one quick double check to make sure, we absolutely have everything. There's some slots that aren't filled, but I'm pretty sure most of them aren't going to be. So I'm fine with that. All that said, just do a quick save. And I will see you all next time when we finish up Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. Later, everybody.